Good afternoon, I'm Cyril White, owner, founder of Country Spirit Fitness and CrossFit. We are so thrilled to have two champion jump ropers here to teach us how to do our double unders and jump roping in general. We have Tyler DeBeauclair and his brother Luke DeBeauclair and their father. Thanks for bringing them.
Okay, so the first thing we do right before we do this timing is we're gonna go over a couple of the basics. So the first thing is arm placement. Arm placement is super important on doubles. It makes you so much more efficient and makes everything easier. First, Luke's gonna demonstrate incorrect form. Some people will have their arms way out here, trying to move in big circles. So you see how awkward that looks for him? His arms, he's basically going like this. And that is not good. The goal is you wanna make the circles essentially as small as you can. So when he does them regularly, his hands are moving up and down a little bit. He's not going out with his arms. They're right by his side at about a little over a 90-degree angle, and he's going right up. The other thing is he's on his toes. So when he's doing those, he's rebounding directly off of every one. And then one of the most important things is he is not pike jumping. Demonstrate pike jumping. He's not bringing his legs forward. That makes it really hard on your back and neck because when you do that, your body naturally has to crunch a little bit. So that puts strain on here and then it makes it a lot harder for your lower body to handle. So those are the three things we're gonna work on is just straight up and down, rebounding on the toes, and then arm placement. So small circles, a little over 100-degree angle by your sides. Larry's a very good example of the first point we're gonna make, which is probably the most important, which is called rope speed. It's also known as timing or precision. So this is how fast you need coordination, as I'm sure we've all found out when we're trying to jump rope. You need to have your arms and your feet and your whole body in timing, because if not, you will hit. So when Larry's going, he's doing great on the jumping, but his hands and rope are moving faster than his feet is. So you notice when he slowed down at the beginning, he got a couple clean and then sped up. So try to slow down those arms, stall a little bit in between every one. You got this. You guys see how it's hitting the front of his feet on that second one? That's because he can easily whip it around, but he's not stalling right at the middle. So as Luke's gonna show, he's gonna put a big emphasis on it, so it's gonna be over exaggerated, but he's gonna show how he speeds up and then slows down in between every one when he controls his rope. So you see how that's super exaggerated, but he's going faster, and then once he hits, he slows down. Because if what Larry was doing, he was going the same speed the whole time, that's hitting his feet right at the beginning. So once you learn to slow your arms, so you almost bring them up a little bit, relax your body, and then go fast again. You got this. So Jordan, that's fine. He's a very good example. I was watching him. He can do one very well. But it's the stringing together. He has a little bit of trouble with rebounding right after. So you get up good for one, and then it's kind of a low jump. You need to make every jump the same as the last one. So that's why we were working on these high jumps. I know they're higher than you'll be going, but if you can do those for 30 seconds, then you'll be able to get your doubles down. You wanna have your rope to be right about at your armpits. This is kind of like a weird thing with jump rope. The more skilled you get, the shorter your rope gets almost. Because you need a lot of clearance when you're first learning, but once you get to be better like Luke and I, you'll notice our ropes are barely going above our heads. We want them to be as efficient as possible. So you'll want to shorten yours a little bit, because now that you've got it, that extra length is almost hindering him. It's like this, and when you're trying to do a double, it's that much room because it's doubled that he's got to move extra with his arms.